Hey guys, this is Todd, and a little bit of update on the D7. We'll call it a debacle at this point. So, a little bit has happened. Last night, whenever I recorded that last video, we had this hooked up, we had this hooked up, and no matter what I did, I could not get both the display to work, nor could I get Z motion. So I proceeded today. And I didn't record that on camera. That was after, working on it after the fact. So this morning and today, I proceeded to hook up the ramps. Got it all wired up. Z motion works. Light turns on and off. So that only leaves the display. So I'm down to pretty much that. This is what's known as a MIPI or MIPI board, and it takes your HDMI and converts it to this 40 ribbon cable that then goes to your connector here that runs to the screen. Basically, it's your screen controller. I'm 99% positive that somehow this board is bad. So, hooray. This leaves me with a couple interesting options. I could pursue another board like this, but not this exact one. The actual Wanhao board is like $120. Just a Arduino MIPI board is anywhere from $20 for one that may or may not work to, basically $75. So, and then I would still be running Nano DLP, and it would control everything through wow, my mind just went blank. Through the ramps board, and it would be a lot of electronics underneath here that I would have to figure out somehow, because don't forget, I still have to figure out, or to get a 24 volt power supply to run the light and run everything else, which the more and more it looks like, the more I'm going to end up getting an LD-002R power supply from Creality, because it has both 12 and 24 volts, and I can run the entire machine at 24 volts, and I won't need my server power supplies back there anymore, though at least initially I'm still going to use them. But instead of spending that kind of money, I ordered today for $100 the MKS DLP board. And what that runs into is, for $25 more than this, I get a spare screen, I get a built-in driver board for the display, I get the next-in touch screen to go in the front of the machine, and all I've got to buy, basically, is a power supply that will work, 24 volts, and I need to basically redesign the bottom case here for everything to fit. I'll probably end up building something along this line for the board for the USB to come towards the front of the machine to plug in directly instead of to the side. And then I'll also probably design the actual display holder as well to be able to be used, and turn this into an actual modern printer, because ultimately, if you look at this, and you look at that, and you look at any of the other printers, the Mars, the Frozen, that the only difference, really, it's a motor that goes up and down, It's a build plate that's not even this fancy as this one here. This one is actually special. It's just a rigid plate. It's a vat. It's a screen. It's a light. So if we update the electronics to something current, it will actually be, in theory, as good as that machine over there. Or better. Depends on how MKS did their firmware, really. Anyway, there's a few prints going there, prints going over there, old prints up there. Anyway, have a good one, guys. And I ordered it a little bit faster than just the standard slow boat 30-day delivery, so I'm expecting 2 weeks. I'll have an update video then. Thanks. Bye.